Hello, and welcome to Let's Make a List on KPCA LP, Petaluma, California, 103.3 FM, online at kpca.fm. Each week we choose a topic relating to movies, music, video games, books, comic books. Those don't count as books for some reason. We make lists and discuss our picks. Normally, I would say, hey everybody, you can call or tweet or email or stop by the studio. I don't know if that's appropriate, but normally I say all these things, but this is pre-recorded. We're recording this on Tuesday morning, the Tuesday before the Friday.
Right.
And so we don't know what's happened since then. Alabama, either, hey, good job, guys, or, really? And Star Wars creators, hey, you guys made the best Star Wars movie, or, hey, that movie was a really good Star Wars movie. What else could happen between now and Friday?
Stuart's very confused because he wasn't paying any attention
No,
to
Yeah.
I was confused. You just seemed like you got defeated. Like, was that...
Oh, yeah.
What
That's
happened?
Alabama, because of the Senate race. They're voting today. I'm kind of nervous. Let's
On a
talk
different
about
note,
this show.
that fade out was fantastic.
Thank you. I remember the
Very
fade
happy
out.
with it.
Thanks, guys. So yeah, we have two returning guests, third-time guests for this together. Kris has been on the show like 4 or 5 times.
Whoa.
Yep. I just spoiled it. That was Kris.
Hi.
Hey, and this is Stuart.
Hi.
This is Stuart.
Hi.
That was me. Today we are going to talk about movies, books, video games, make lists. Okay. I just wanted to see if I get a reaction on Stuart, a look of, you're an idiot. But no, he's busy. So today we're going to be talking about, I keep looking at the wrong thing. I had to say that out loud. We're going to be talking about our favorite movies of each decade, going back to 1950.
Nope. We're going further.
For some of us. But this is a surprise for you guys. I wrote down without looking at your Flick Charts. Flick Charts is a website where we list movies we like and rank them. Without looking at those for you guys, I wrote down my guesses for what yours are. I'm not very confident in
I
them.
started doing that, but I decided I didn't care enough.
Okay.
You just tell me.
I haven't looked at my Flick chart in like 6 years.
Oh, okay. You should check it out.
How old do you think Flickchart is?
7 years
Okay.
old. I don't know.
Should I tell you I'll tell you my guess after. So if it's right,
Yeah.
it doesn't spoil it for you.
And I trust you not to lie.
I think...
you. I haven't
I
typed it.
think... Wait, are you doing guesses for our Flick chart or for our
no.
list for
for
today?
the list for today.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're going to be right and I'm going to be wrong.
Okay.
With what my choices are.
Should we start?
Sure.
Doing that? Oh,
I'm ready.
not yet. All right. I have some trivia and stuff to do first.
You
I have
tricked
one
us.
question first.
Yeah.
Comic books. I never talk about comic books
I know,
because I
'cause
don't
you
have
don't-
anyone else to talk to comic books about when you guys are on the show.
And you don't care about comic books.
Exactly.
Right.
So, do you guys, when movies come out, how much do you guys care if the movies based on comic books are close to the source material, like accurate, close, the same?
There are
Or
certain
not.
things that like Doomsday in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, that it was like, oh, you wasted that on like not anything
Okay.
that had anything. So it's just, for me, I go like, oh, you could have done such cool stuff that would have been fun to see on screen, but like X-Men stuff is. I really like the movies. They just like have X-Men stuff,
I think
and it's fine.
Was Doomsday? Did they call him Doomsday in the movie?
I don't remember.
Because that was the one. That's like one of the few Superman related
Yeah.
characters that like villains that I actually knew about. But I don't. When watching
And
it, I don't
really
know if I
wasn't-
noticed that
It
was
wasn't
him or not.
really. It was like he was gray and he killed
Yeah,
Superman.
Yeah.
he had spiky things coming out of
Yeah,
him, and
yeah.
he was related to Krypton
Somehow, yeah.
which
Yeah.
is like in the comics.
Yeah.
I think that if I like it when the characters are this like their character, like their personality and their way they operate is accurate. That's a big deal for me.
Oh, right.
Sometimes they just take a name from a character from a comic and make a new character for the movie, and that's fine. But like Spider-Man could be, as long as he acts the right way. I don't really care about what the origin of the villains are or what city he lives in or anything like that, as long as they get the attitude of the character.
Yeah,
right?
and that's how I feel the X-Men movies are all like that for me, where it's just like, yeah, this is fun watching these guys.
Is your favorite X-Men 3 The Last Stand?
No.
Nobody.
Although I don't
has that as their favorite.
I thought it was fine.
I like
Yeah,
it
that was
more
fine,
than one of the two Wolverine movies that I don't like.
Wolverine Origins, X-Men Origins,
I think
thought was not the best Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
I liked Origins.
Hard-hitting analysis from Phil.
I thought it was fun.
It was fine.
I didn't watch the second one.
I saw it years after it came out, so it was way dated.
Oh,
I already knew what was going to happen to
Do you know, trivia, Deadpool was in that movie. Not many people noticed that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Played by
Green Lantern.
undiscovered actor Robin Reynolds.
Yep.
What's his name?
From Two Pizzas and a Chocolate Place. Ryan Reynolds.
That's right. I think you were thinking of Robin Hood.
Sorry. Well, thanks for answering that question. I've been waiting to ask that for a long time.
I think we were talking about movies, not comic books.
We're going to talk about movies real soon. We got time.
No, you missing.
What?
I said, I think we talked about movies, not comic books.
Are you talking like right now, like the show's already over and you're going like, oh, put this at the end because we've already talked about movies, but we haven't talked about it yet.
I have a trivia thing for Phil.
Okay.
What?
Is it comic book related?
Name a current comic book writer.
Easy. Jeff Johns.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Okay, name a second one. Name a Marvel one.
Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easier. I'm gonna say Mike Miller and the Funky Bunch.
No.
Tommy
Okay.
Two-Tone. Stan Lee.
No.
He's credited
As.
a creator.
No.
No. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I actually can't remember what he's credited as.
I don't think he shows up anymore.
Sometimes he's credited as... He's never credited as himself in the movies. It's usually whatever
God,
character he
okay.
plays.
You need to go and be a boy.
Wait, in the... Actually, I think in one of them, he was
That was the worst man up I've ever heard.
Wasn't he like Hugh Hefner in one of them, but then he was credited as Stan Lee? Does that sound like it makes any sense? One of the
You're
movies.
talking about movies again. We're talking about...
Sorry, okay.
Let's just start talking about the movies.
All right. So back to comic books. Trivia time. According to Comicron, the website, have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh. What are the best-selling comics of 2017? And best, in parentheses, I put them, shipped to North American comic shops.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna?
I have the top 3, or I can go to the website and open up more. But
No, with the
top 3. Let's see if we can get them.
Okay, I have my 2. Are we
There's
collaborating?
specific issues.
Are we collaborating or competing?
I don't know.
Should I just say one?
Yeah.
Dark Knight's Metal #1.
Yep, that's the second. Good job.
You want to do one?
Well, my guess. Well, that threw me off because I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna. I think Secret Empire #1.
No.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that means...
Shocking.
Do you know what Dark Metal? Dark Knight's Metal is?
Is it Batman?
It is.
Yeah, there we
but, okay.
Know what metal is.
How
I listen
about...
to Limp Bizkit.
I'm going to say Doomsday Clock #1.
No, never heard of it.
Okay.
What about? What about Marvel Legacy #1?
Ooh, yes, that's the #1 selling comic of the
Nice.
year.
Yes.
Good
Do you want
job.
me to tell you the third? So that
Yeah.
way we each
Wait,
get to
give us
say
a
one?
clue. Give us a clue. Give us a clue. Give us a clue.
He doesn't know anything about it, though.
It has
About the letters in it.
it has multiple names in the title.
Will you give us the
Multiple names of the same character. in the
What
title.
is the what is the issue number?
1?
Oh.
You know the safe that you get the first issue, you hold on to it because it's a collector's item.
So it's multiple...
Well, I mean, there's like Peter Parker Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man, but I don't think either of those. Is there like Clark Kent Superman?
I don't think
No,
so.
you were very close before.
Is it? It's not Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man.
It's just Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #1.
You are lying.
There's no the.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
There's no way that Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man was one of the number one selling issues.
The number one means the first issue in that set. They call them sets.
What is happening?
But then no,
there's
it's
no way
seriously,
that comic. No, I do not
let
believe
me
that's
let me
one
check
of
the website.
top selling
I
issues.
opened up the system preferences.
That can't possibly be true.
I'm surprised, but I think it could be possibly true.
I don't think that can possibly be true.
Let me. Are you doubting?
I do.
Comic-Con?
I actually
Yeah.
really, really don't doubt them. The guy who runs that, I think, is very trustworthy.
Here we go. Number 3. It says, came out June 17th. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 1. Price $4.99. Marvel. Estimated units
Who's
231,000.
the writer on it?
Is it Spider-Man or Peter Parker? I don't know.
Is he being serious?
I am
Yeah.
being serious.
Yeah. Well, do you think he would be able
It's
to make
called
that
Let's
up?
Make a
Well, because
List,
I
not
already
Let's
said
Make
it.
a Joke. How about that?
Obviously.
That was so ironic.
I don't think that's
It's no, it is accurate. I can prove it to you by telling you that's true. All right, are you guys? I'm thinking. Oh, one more comic thing. It's kind of early. Can you name one comic from 2017's Free Comic Book Day? Comic that was a official free comic book. Can you name one comic?
Can I name one?
Yeah, that was given out as a free comic on Free
Like
Comic Book
Secret
Day.
Empire Free Comic Book Day edition.
Wait,
Yeah.
Secret Empire? Let me look it up.
Oh my gosh.
You mean Marvel Secret?
No.
Oh, I just gave you one.
No, you just made that up. That's
No,
not a real
Marvel
thing.
Secret. Marvel Spider-Man plus Secret. That's what it says on the
What?
front.
Are you reading like an abbreviated title?
This
or
is freecomicbookday.com.
How you doing over
and
there?
I typed in Secret on the page, and the only thing that popped up is Marvel Secret, Marvel Comics. And it's
Phil,
the
I feel like
cover
you were not
Spider-Man
prepared for
plus.
this.
No, I'm prepared. I'm on the internet.
Phil, I think that's it was a flip book with Secret Empire, Secret Comic Book Edition, and Peter Parker Spider-Man, written by Chip Zdarsky in the back. That's what I think happened. And it's cutting off the titles.
Oh, okay, dokie. See, Chris has my back.
Yeah, I have his back.
Yeah.
I tell him he's wrong correctly.
Sorry that I didn't know that was the full name, guys.
All right, you guys. Here's one more trivia. I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna pinch both my eyebrows like this, and then separately, I'm gonna pinch both my eyelashes.
Okay.
In both hands, how many eyebrow hairs do you think I'm gonna pull out?
How many eyebrow hairs do you have?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
What do you think,
I think 3.
Phil?
I think 4. Oh, pull out all the way? I think 0.
We've got 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
3.
Sweet. I know
Okay,
comic books.
now eyelashes.
Okay. 2.
1.
We've got 1. Chris is a pro at this.
Okay, so I think we've covered comic books.
Yeah. Stuart, did you know? I don't want to make you nervous. Do you know how? What was I gonna say? Do you know how many listeners the show has?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess 1, 2, 3.
It's 1.172 billion, I think. I figured that out last week's episode. All right. Let's go to our list. I'll save the rest of the trivia stuff for after the list.
Okay.
We have some time. I looked at the clock, but I didn't look at the
You
right
didn't
time.
write it down? Oh, no.
All right, we have
There's a
45
5 on
minutes.
it?
We have 45 minutes left. All right, so you know what this sound means. That means it's time to do our list. All right. Thank you, Free Sound Effects website. So let's start with before 1950s because you guys apparently
2000?
couldn't. No, we're starting.
I mean 1990 10.
No, we're going way back to the beginning.
10s.
So-
1990 10.
So let's just start. Let's just start
whoa.
like 0.
0.
And, does anybody have anything from
Raise
the
your
first
hand if
decade?
you have some for 0.
The first decade AD.
No.
Okay.
No.
We can't raise your hand
Oh, I
on
get-
the radio.
Oh, AD. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about. Okay. No, I do not.
Okay. Second decade.
No.
You should be doing this, Phil.
Yeah, I know.
You're the host. Go ahead.
I'm so thrown off now.
Edit this out.
Yep. No. All right. My earliest one is one movie before 1950s.
Okay. Well, I have one for the 10s.
Ooh, what
don't.
is it?
It's a terrible movie that I think gets a.
So it's your favorite of that decade, though?
No, what's a movie that came out in the 10s?
Isn't that
Birth of the Nation?
Yeah.
Birth of the Nation.
Okay.
Which
Which is the only from that decade you've probably seen, right?
I was
Yeah.
looking through the list. Is there any other movie I've seen? Nope.
So it's your favorite.
There's probably one like
I
There's
can't
that
wait
one
to see
about
the
the-
headlines tomorrow.
there's that one movie about the
Stuart
train.
loves Birth of a Nation. Oh man.
Hopefully everybody will think it's that new one that I haven't seen yet.
It's not that new. It's like a year old.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So,
It's a little
Are we to
bit
the
newer
20s
than the
now?
other
yeah,
one.
I guess, because I don't have a 10.
I don't have-
20s. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie. Gold Rush. Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, I have not
Chaplin.
seen that one.
I think it was funny.
It's good. Do you think
do
you've
you-
seen it? You think it's funny?
No, I don't think
Favorite-
it was good. I think
favorite
it was
of the
bad.
decade.
I think my favorite of the decade. It's better than Birth of a Nation.
Let's see if I have anything for the 1920s. I bet I don't.
While you're looking, Passion of Joan of Arc is actually a movie I really like. Actually, a movie I actually really like.
Never even heard of it.
It's a silent movie, surprisingly, with about Joan of Arc, and I think it was like. Anyway, there's a bunch of things about it, but anyway, it's like it actually feels like a movie, and it's like, oh, it's Passion of Joan of Arc. It sucks. It's a sad story,
Yeah.
and it actually works.
Is it black and white?
It is,
pretty impressive.
and the cool thing is, I watched it and I was like, that was pretty good for a movie of that age. And then I got the Eureka Blu-ray release, and they have it at 16 frames a second instead of 24. And it's like, oh, it doesn't look like an old movie anymore. Like
Oh,
all those,
weird.
like when they have it at the correct frame rate, they don't have that weird speedy up dumb
weird.
stuff, which is
Oh,
like,
that's- yeah.
this looks like a regular just
That's
silent
very
movie.
interesting. That
So
makes
that
me
was-
want to
that was super
rewatch
cool.
like every silent movie.
Yeah.
Could you? What,
Not every
like what?
silent
So
movie.
what's
Two
could-
silent movies.
What's different? Can you hear it now?
No, it's just everything looks like
Yeah.
humans moving.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Stuart, do you have any? My 1920s, The General. I didn't like it.
Oh, I think I watched it. I think it was terrible.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, I've seen that. I didn't care for it.
I think he's like on the. I think the good guys are the Confederacy. I think in that
Okay.
movie, something like that. It's Buster Keaton.
Yeah, I think that's the only Buster Keaton movie I've seen, and it doesn't. I have to watch some more because it did not do it for me.
He can like run around. And
Yeah,
stuff.
he's really impressive.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Stuart, what's your favorite movie from 1930s?
30s. Man, this is where it really gets cooking. This is the first one on my list that actually counts. It's a little movie I like to call
Wizard
Duck
of
Soup.
Oz. Oh, really?
Duck Soup.
You like this Duck Soup more than Wizard of Oz?
I do not like Wizard of Oz.
Really?
I favor Duck Soup
Over Wizard of Oz.
over Wizard of Oz. I do like Wizard of Oz, but I also kind of don't like it too.
I Duck Soup I enjoy, but I don't know
I love it.
why.
I think it's great. I like it the same way. I feel like me watching Duck Soup is what I feel like you must feel like watching like old school. It's like, look at these guys doing stuff and it's fun.
Okay.
And it has parts that are really dumb, but it's an acceptable movie that's just entertaining from start to finish. And I think it probably was a little more substantial in the 30s. I think now it's like I don't really know what it's actually about, but probably meant something to people when it came out.
Sure, probably.
I mean,
but
basically,
it's-
like politicians are dumb, right? That's the moral of the
Yeah.
story. Which I think, yeah. Go ahead.
So 1940s for me.
30s.
30s. City Lights.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
boring.
I've watched that a couple times, and that's my favorite Chaplin movie I've seen, which I haven't seen very many, but still.
It's better than Gold Rush. It's just that it came
I-
out in the 30s and not the 20s.
Right.
I haven't seen it, guys. When was The Kid? Did they have a movie called
I
The
don't
Kid?
know.
I don't know, Phil.
I don't know when it came out.
I've heard
Probably
of it.
around then sometime.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I really liked City
City Lights?
Lights.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You had to look down at his thing because you forgot the name of
That's
it.
because I almost said the name of the 1940s one. That would have been terrible.
Oh man, that would have sucked.
Should we do
Guys,
the
So what's your
1940s
favorite
one?
30s?
I already
Yeah.
told you. Oh, I thought Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I like that movie a lot.
You like it better when the in color parts, the black and white parts.
I kind of like the change. There's one part of the movie where it goes from black and white to color. I think I like that part. 1940s. I have an obvious number one for me. I'm guessing it's the same for Stuart, and I'm guessing
Really doubt it.
I think it is.
I don't remember.
And I'm guessing Chris's is. I have a guess for both of yours. I'll tell you after.
I would like. No, I think you should tell me now, and then I'll tell you if you're
I'll
right
tell
or
you what
wrong.
mine is, and I think it's the same as Stuart's.
Okay.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It is pretty great.
It's fine.
It's really good.
It's fine.
It's great.
My
Oh, wait. Let me guess yours. Did you think it's It's a Wonderful Life?
No,
there's just no way you're gonna get it.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
What is it?
So I've only watched it once, so it might suck the second time. But I just remember not being bored. I think, see, this is why. No, a lot of these movies are like the ones. Sometimes I go, "Hey, I actually liked that," and then I'm proud of myself for liking a boring movie. I really liked Bicycle Thief.
Oh,
I have
people
not
say
seen
it's
it.
good. That's one that people
It's
like.
just like it's one of those ones. It's got the little. Yeah, I know it's not Hitchcock, but it's got the Hitchcock thing where it's like suspenseful, even though you don't really know why. And it's like no,
Birds.
Do you know what it reminds me a little? It's more like a. It almost gives me a similar feeling. This is so stupid of Spellbound, the spelling bee documentary,
Okay.
where it's like the stakes really aren't that high, but then you realize that to the people in the movie they're extremely high, and it's you're just kind of on the edge of your seat the entire time. That's
Yeah,
my
I should
response
see
to
that. I should see it. A lot of people include that in their list of best movies of all time.
So Phil,
Movies. Yes.
if we're on my 1940s, I'm gonna pass you my phone, and you're gonna try to read the title of this movie.
Easy. Do I have to do it in an accent? Oh, easy. All right, so this is obviously a language I don't know.
Yeah,
Les Damas du Bois de Boulogne.
that's pretty good. I mean, I have no idea how accurate it is,
Yeah.
but that's kind of how I would have said it. Le Dame de Bois de Boulogne. I keep reading it as the girls and boys of Bologna, but that doesn't make any sense for the movie. It's a movie I can't really remember very much about right now, but there's tons of good lines that have this kind of like French like oh, you just talked about love in a way that didn't seem stupid, but it was so pretentious, but it kind of worked somehow. And it was I just really enjoyed that movie, and I can't remember like any of the plot.
Is there anything that
I
would let
remember about
anyone
it?
else in the world know what movie you're talking about?
The title. We both said it.
It was a Robert Bresson movie, not the guy who did Fifth Element.
Oh,
Is it the guy?
It was based on a novel, which is also in French.
I haven't read it.
Yeah, it's a romantic drama thing, but like high society stuff. But yeah,
Sounds like my jam.
it really isn't my jam. But boy, that one just worked for me, and it was weird.
I believe it.
I don't really have anything to say about it. It's not interesting.
I don't have anything to say about any of my movies.
My runner-up that I had on my list for a long time until I remembered The Bicycle Thief was Fantasia, but it sucked because that movie is boring to watch.
Yeah, and it's like some parts aren't, but I bet overall you can't say that's not a boring movie.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it
Guys-
had cool stuff, but it's like,
Yeah,
dude, I
yeah.
don't want to sit there and watch that for an hour
There's-
and 20 minutes or whatever.
Bambi's better than that. Pinocchio's better than that. And Dumbo's better than that. They're all that decade.
I don't know if that's true, though.
My problem is that every
Shadow of
time
a Doubt's
I've
your
rewatched
decade also.
a Disney animated movie from that era in the last like 5 years, I've been like, oh, like none of the stuff I remember liking about this movie is actually in it. It's all like what I imagined that King Arthur grew up to be and stuff like that. Like none of those movies are all boring.
Did you sing along?
Boring.
If
No,
you sing along,
no,
it changes everything.
no, you're probably right.
Yep.
And I shouldn't be. I should be standing up, like doing stuff
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
time. I think too. Yeah.
I took a like music of the world's peoples class at SF State,
Hey, me too.
and the class was like 2/3 of the way through the semester, and just nobody was paying any attention. It was just a big room, and you just sit there and you wait. And then we were listening to, and it was just that's what it was. And the teacher was fine; he was fine, but he played a jazz song. It was like a live jazz recording, and just he was all trying to get like. He was like, and this was a big thing, and the audience was super excited. It's a live recording, and it really put jazz and Duke Ellington back on the map. And the class was just sitting there, just like not paying any attention. And because it was 7 at night, and nobody cared. And then he was like, "No, guys, come on, you gotta feel. No, you gotta pretend you're there." And he like forced everybody to stand up and clap along. That did
that
not win people over on the song.
It's not the. I thought it was a different sound effect. Sorry.
And I understood where he was coming from, but it was like as it was happening, it's
can't-
like,
you can't
dude, this
force
is not
somebody to
gonna
do that,
work.
and- yeah.
This is not gonna
Yeah.
work.
Phil,
Should we get to the actual list now?
did you-
1950s.
what was your 40s?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah, yes.
It's a wonderful movie.
So those
I-
were a bonus, right?
So I really tried to not just pick what's the most famous movie from that decade because it's really tempting to go. That one is like, yeah, that one was good, right?
Yeah.
I really tried to pick ones that actually were to me the thing, but man, it's hard.
We should probably go
Faster?
about 5% faster.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we will.
All right.
So far, so good.
It's all my fault because I'm the
Zoom.
host. 1950s. I'll go first.
Okay.
This is one where it. At first, I went, "Oh, I'm not going to choose that. There's no way I'm going to choose that."
Wish
Then
I
I
wrote
thought about it.
down
I
my
went, "Oh,
guesses.
obviously this is my choice." Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Huh.
That's really fun for me to watch. I enjoy watching that same way I like watching The Room and Miami Connection.
Yeah.
Now,
no, I get
the
that.
thing,
but
And it's just it's more entertaining than all the other movies that were on my list.
it's interesting that you picked that one because that one actually is like infamous for being a terrible movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
that's why
my
it's
Like
favorite.
most
yeah.
people would put that on a list of like worst
Oh,
movies.
Stuart's being funny. Rear Window was my favorite, and then I decided, no, I like watching Plan 9 more.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Mine.
And whoever.
Mine is.
I know, Chris. It's fine. You can. Well, it's like you can
I
go
was-
or I can go.
I was trying. I was gonna go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Wait. So you're gonna
In
like do this is
1950s,
for
I'm
50s?
gonna-
Did
Phil.
Phil say his?
Tokyo
Oh,
Story.
heard
Tokyo
of it.
Story.
Stuart.
The first Ozu movie I saw. It's got the weirdest, flattest style of shooting where they basically have
Sounds
like.
great.
Well, the thing is, that's what the first it was like. Oh God, what? This is 2 hours long. But they just have people like they have the camera go straight on and they stare at the camera and go oh and say a line. But then after you get past how weird that is, it's the least melodramatic movies his stuff is that I've ever seen, and it's just like, oh, these are human beings, and they're just it feels like now they're showing people and just letting them. They're going like, this is what they're actually doing and saying, rather than trying to make a big thing out of it. And then it's like this little family drama about this parents that go visit their kids in Tokyo, I think, and at the Tokyo Story, and like it's like they're old people and the kids are all busy with their new jobs and stuff, and everything's just kind of like, oh, families kind of, and it's really 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 affecting.
Sounds, I'm sure it's fine. That sounds
That's
It's
not-
surprisingly-
unbearable.
That's
I
not-
did-
no, that's
that's
not what
what it
I've heard
seems
other
like it should
people
be,
like.
but it really is one of those like when I was starting to watch it, I was like, "There's no way." And then by the end, I was like, I rewound it when I missed words and stuff, and it was. I'm really impressed by how much it just grabbed my attention.
Nice.
Mine is very similar choice. Singing in the Rain. Maybe the opposite of that.
All right, my guess for the 50s for you guys was Rear Window and The Killing.
The Killing was on my short list,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. It
I don't
didn't
think
make
I've seen The Killing.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yep.
better than. It's not great, but it's better than.
What
think.
are? Can you throw out like 2 or 3 other great movies from the 50s?
Yeah.
Because Singing in the Rain, I like. I mean, it is one of my favorites, but I feel
The Wrong Man.
No,
That was
that was,
great.
it was fine. It was
Alice in
fine.
Wonderland. Peter Pan. Lady and the Tramp.
What's up with you and
Cinderella.
these Disney cartoons?
Those are the movies
Movies
from
that-
that
yeah.
decade he's seen. I think is the thing.
Teenagers from Mars. Or is it Outer Space?
That
It's
might be my
cut off.
least favorite movie I've
Yeah.
seen from the 50s.
The Blob.
Okay, I'm keeping Singing in the Rain
Yeah,
as
no,
my
that's a
favorite.
good. I mean,
Sleeping
that's
Beauty?
that's a great movie. Except I don't think there are very many musicals that I really like watching very much.
The thing about Singing in the Rain is there's zero substance to it whatsoever.
and it looks cool. The colors
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
1960s is next.
you
Guys,
might get it right from
You
Amazon.
might get mine. I don't know. Mine.
I think Stuart's. I am not as happy with the guess of that I have for it. Chris is a little bit happier. My favorite 60s, Bye Bye Birdie. I talked about this last
Oh,
You talk
yeah,
about
it's a
this
good
2 weeks
one.
ago. I
Almost-
talked
almost
talked
every
about
week,
musicals.
probably.
That's like my Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
I think we have very similar motivations.
That's one of the
there.
only musicals from before the 90s that I enjoy watching. All right,
Oh, we're going to me again.
Sure.
No, it's my turn.
fine.
Are you gonna guess?
I thought you wanted. I didn't want to spoil it for you. You want me to guess?
Yeah, because I don't think you're
It's the
gonna
same
get
as Chris's though. I don't want to
it.
spoil.
Oh,
it for anyone.
2001: Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay!
And Doctor Strangelove is
That was second.
sometimes number one for
Doctor
me.
Strangelove annoys me.
It's good.
Well, that's you have that. You
what-
don't like movies that have bad guys in them, kind of.
I think that might be true.
But it depends on whether I'm feeling like make fun of the world or figure out the world type of in the moods, and
Yeah.
that's switches back and forth.
Yeah, that's you got it.
Nice. Good
yeah,
job,
good
guys.
job. You might get all the rest of mine.
1970s. I think Stuart. That's
Remember
your
to do
Chris.
yours.
Yeah, I think we have the same. I think
Okay.
Stuart's might be the same.
Let me
but I
go
guess
first with
something
this
else.
one.
All right.
This is my strongest. Like, I'm certain about what my favorite is from the
Okay.
decade of any of the decades, because I thought it was quite a bit harder, and I felt like there were far less movies that I loved than I thought there were trying to do this list. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm just certain of, though. Apocalypse Now.
Ah. That's my guess was Godfather for you.
No, Apocalypse Now I think is just way better than Godfather.
Too violent.
Well,
It's not. I mean, yeah, but I'm trying to think. I mean, I feel like the parts
I don't like it when it takes place outdoors that much.
by the way, not the version, because that one, I think all the Redux version, I think all it does is it just has like in the middle of weird, like crazy dangerous, like almost fantasy jungle places, and they find a house and there's French people in it and they talk to them for 3.5 hours. That's all they added, I think.
Longer version then. Yeah.
Hope New Jumanji's like that.
And I feel like I feel like in the director's cut version, or I guess no, the director's cut version is the actual version.
I don't know.
And then what is that?
I think it's Redux.
The Redux version, I think, is they just put in all the deleted scenes that were usable.
Right.
But there's mostly just that. I think it's literally like a 20-minute scene of them just talking. And my memory of it is me getting so bored, and I think they basically were going, all of the little like things about feelings and that you're having about this war and life and everything, let's just like talk about them and take all the like it's just stupid.
Yeah.
So least favorite movie of the 90s, Apocalypse Now, Redux.
Okay. 90s.
Or maybe 2000s. That's when
Right.
they released
yeah.
the Redux
Good point.
version. But then favorite movie
Yeah.
of the 70s.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
right.
I think we have a Singing in the Rain situation here. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay,
That's
I
one
did
of my
Wow, that's your
absolute
favorite
movie.
do you like
from
the
the 70s?
Do you like the sequel? This is like Shock
I have not
Treatment or
seen it.
something like that.
I have not seen Shock. I don't
I
know if
was-
it's a sequel or not, but I have not seen it.
I haven't seen either of them.
Wow, that's your favorite?
Yeah, that's one of those things where the things that I like care about, that I feel vulnerable
Yeah.
about, I just like don't talk about with anybody.
Yeah, okay.
And so that's one of those.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. They always play it at midnight, and it's too late for me.
Yeah.
I like to be in bed by 1:00, and if I see the movie at midnight, I'm in bed maximum 1:30.
I like throwing spoons at the screen when I
Yeah,
watch it.
toast.
No, spoons.
Toast.
Spoons.
Oh,
And that part with the dress.
Did you get there? Yes.
yeah.
And
Remember when the
there's a-
tombstone fell over?
God, I keep picking the wrong
That
one.
worked out pretty well for what I said.
Yeah,
though.
that's true. Mine, which I thought was the same for Chris, is Star Wars. First Star Wars.
The first Star Wars doesn't. Yeah, there are a bunch I noticed. I was thinking that too, but there are a bunch in the 70s that beat Star
Okay.
Wars, the first one.
I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
Probably.
Alien was close
Yeah.
there. Godfather for me also.
I haven't
But,
seen that still, or I have, but I fell asleep during it and I haven't finished it.
Oh,
Picnic at Hanging Rock is a runner-up too.
Never
heard
heard
that
of
one.
Yeah.
1980s. I'm guessing that.
This one was really hard.
I'm guessing it's easy for me. I'm guessing
This one was
Yeah.
extremely difficult because sorry.
Okay, can we all say Stuart
Stuart's
Phillips at
kind
the same
of
time?
Stuart is kind of like a film buff, so there are lots of movies he likes. So it's tough for him to choose.
I have two here, and I actually haven't decided which one it is yet.
Well, we'll see. Can we all say Phil's at the same time?
For 80s, yeah.
Yeah. 1,
Two,
2,
Ghostbusters.
goes.
Ghostbusters.
Bust-
Yes, it's my favorite movie
We
of
got
all
it.
time.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Goat Butters.
Yep. Common conception.
The opposite of Jesus.
You guys want to know what I like about that movie?
The jokes.
I like the jokes. I like the action. I like the story. I like the characters. I like that can count all the way to 5 on one hand. All right.
Do you want to guess mine? Stuart's still trying to figure out.
Do you want me to guess? Well, now I think it's wrong. I'm going to say Empire Strikes Back.
That was close. The very close. Breakfast Club.
That's a good movie.
I thought about that. I have 2. Can you guys actually help me with mine?
Breakfast Club
Yes.
movie is one of the few movies where it has a dance scene and it's not a musical and it doesn't annoy me.
Yeah. I
There
wrote,
aren't many.
I really like this movie in exactly the same way everyone else does.
I notice also I don't mind dancing as much if I can't see the people's faces.
That's a weird one.
Stuart, do you want me to
my
guess yours?
two-
Should we do Rochambeau?
Do you want me to guess it?
Try. Yeah.
Back to the Future?
No.
Ah!
No, because it's not a good time travel movie. I mean, it's a good
What?
movie, but it's not a good time travel movie.
I guess you're right.
arms
Oh, wait,
oh,
disappear
oh,
into
no,
thin
that's-
I
air.
forgot that we're
that's-
doing time travel movies. Sorry.
No, I mean,
You're right, but also aside from that, it's a pretty good time travel movie.
it's a good movie with time travel.
Like the
but
way they used it is great. I thought. Okay.
people
This isn't
disappear
even
in
on
pictures.
I hate that about it.
It's so stupid.
Yes, but I like a lot. Anyway, Stu,
Yeah.
we're talking about a movie that is not any of our lists. Let's do one of yours.
Yeah.
Back to the Future is really good. I don't know.
It's too tightly scripted. It's like
That's true.
every single word ties into some other little
Yeah.
thing, and it's just too much.
I'm pretty sure that all of Christopher Lloyd's lines are improvised.
My 2.
Man, because he probably imagine trying to make that movie. Go like, okay, well now
Yeah.
we have to film in 1950 something.
My
1955.
yeah.
It was 85-55. It's
My-
easy to remember.
my 2
Sorry,
lines.
you're right. You're right.
My 2 lines. My 2 movies for the 80s are Goonies and Airplane.
Okay, I like those. I would pick Goonies as... Goonies is probably my top 5 from the 80s. Oh, we're talking about you. Sorry.
I want to see Goonies again because I've heard conflicting reports about.
Oh, it's great.
watching
it's
it as
great.
a
If you
grown-up.
like,
Okay.
at least if you liked it when as a kid,
Okay.
when you're a kid,
Yeah,
it
it's still
was
great.
Good.
The music is good.
Oh yeah.
The thing about Airplane is I think Airplane had more like
Jokes.
it's true, but I think it was more important as far as movies going forward for more movies that I like watching.
Okay. Yeah.
Goonies, I don't know if it really did anything for the future of
It was
movies.
very stuck in the 80s and just managed to kind of do what the 80s did
Yeah.
best. One of the best.
Yeah. Where Airplane, I don't think there was really a movie like that before that. Was there?
I don't know.
There
know
were,
the timelines.
is it Airport? What's it based on?
Is it based on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Spoof
yeah,
of.
yeah. I think it is Airport, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, it's like Airport.
Because I mean, and like, because the Three Stooges sucked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, and that's, I think it's quite a. I mean, I guess it's a little like Marx Brothers, but I don't know.
I don't know either. Still,
I don't
I
know.
think I'm gonna go
that's
with
pretty good.
Airplane.
I think that's
Airplane is my choice.
I would have picked Goonies right now out of those two for you.
Yeah.
But still, Airplane's a good choice. Good.
I think
good
I'm gonna
choice.
go with Airplane.
It's a good choice. It's a fun. They're both fun movies to watch.
Let's
But I'm
go.
kind
Let's
of
go.
nervous
Let's go to the
Real
phones
fast, real
and
fast?
see.
Okay.
Oh, 10 for good, buddy.
You should do a sound effect. Do a sound effect.
Quick, get us out of here with sound effects.
No, go to a real sound effect, really quick.
Real sound effect.
Let's check. Let's go to the phones.
All right. Boop. Oh. There's 2 sound effects.
Okay, good job.
Guys, we gotta hurry up. Kind of. What, do we have like 20 more minutes?
Oh, my '90s one is terrible.
We got 20 more minutes. All right, 1990s. Oh, I've
Man,
got
these
this.
can't be right.
I've
What's your guess for me?
Groundhog Day.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Thank you. Thank you. I'm changing it right now.
That was
Yep,
I think my number 4 or 5.
Good job.
That's-
Good job.
Yeah, what was your choice before that?
I'm not telling you. They're embarrassing. Groundhog Day is so much better.
Is it Wayne's World?
No,
I like Wayne's World. Groundhog Day is much better though.
they weren't embarrassing. They just weren't me. They didn't feel
Okay.
right for me. I had Fight Club and Pulp Fiction written down, which are both great, but
Yeah.
those aren't the right answer.
Those are
Groundhog
my 2 guesses for Chris.
Those are very good guesses, but they're
Pulp
absolutely
Fiction ended up
incorrect.
being
This
the
is
guess.
this is there were yeah. Anyway, Natural Born Killers.
Oh, I forgot that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
that's one of that was my first like favorite movie.
I still haven't watched
and then
it. I need to watch
all
it.
the movies that like more than that pretty much came out after it.
I need to watch that.
You
I should.
don't need to.
I should. I'd probably like it. I like the soundtrack.
Yeah, they use it well in the movie.
Iron Man is in it.
That's true.
I believe you.
Also, the guy from Hunger Games.
Really?
The
Liam
90s had a
Hemsworth.
lot of movies that were number 10s for me.
Okay.
Number 10s,
Yeah.
meaning 10 out of 10.
Blair Witch for me.
Yeah, that's
that's
a-
good.
Talked about
I
the
like
show a
that.
lot.
good.
You say you like that show?
I've talked about that on this show.
I like that show
It's
a
a good
lot.
show.
That was my guess for you. I just forgot to write those down.
It's okay.
It's all right.
I guarantee that my 2000s is not the same as Chris's.
I guarantee that you know what mine is.
I'm not
think
sure.
You guys
but I
know
think
what
so.
mine is.
All right. Should I guess both of them? This
Yeah.
is what we've been doing.
Yeah.
The Ring,
No.
Kill Bill Volume 1.
No.
Well, I feel like an idiot.
Come on, man.
You let us both down,
Well,
Phil.
okay. Mine
I'll
is.
give you a hint. It's my favorite movie of all time.
Phil, I'll
Volume
give you a
2.
clue.
No.
Phil, it's my
Wait,
favorite movie of all time.
Wait a minute. In the 2000s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000s is the decade for me with movies.
Between 2000 and 2010.
Yeah.
So for me, that
Vanilla
was...
Sky,
No. That's a good one, though.
Yeah.
No, that...
Johnny English.
No.
It might just be that it's in my memory and I saw a lot of movies, but 2000s is like...
Yeah.
That's my big decade.
Jingle All the Way. And
That didn't
welcome
come out
to-
after 2000. Right?
welcome to Mooseport.
Nope. I haven't
give
seen
up.
that.
I
Grindhouse. Grindhouse.
Oh, I'm a goodness gracious.
Yeah,
How did
you
I forget
are.
that?
I
So
don't
you're
know.
cheating. 'Cause that's 2 movies.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I should have gotten that.
Yeah. There were other answers
Oh,
that you
so
could have
sad.
guessed that I give you most credit for, but
You like Kill Bill a lot.
yeah, absolutely. But it's not even. I think yeah, it probably is my top 5 of
Okay.
that year of that decade. But
Phil,
still,
but it's pretty embarrassing that you missed mine.
Chris, do you know what it is?
because I'm not very good at this.
Spawn?
Why are you naming all these 90s movies?
Maybe you didn't see him until you were older because you're too scared as a kid.
That's true.
Yep.
I cannot.
Lord of the
remember.
Rings Fellowship of the
Oh
Ring.
yeah,
Oh,
yes, of course.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I feel foolish again.
Yeah. You
But-
should. I wish I tried harder with Stuart.
After that, it would probably be...
Two Towers. Return of the King.
No. Castaway.
I thought about
Donnie
that.
Darko.
That's a good movie.
Donnie Darko is slipping a little bit on my
Okay.
list. It's just got a little bit too much batitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still like it a lot, but it's just got a little
Yeah.
bit too much.
Mine is super bad. I know that you
Okay.
get Chris.
okay.
is
I
like,
know.
Well, that's fine.
I wasn't what I was like. It's I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
that yeah.
It's fun to watch.
That's
It's just there's
Yeah.
so many movies that came out then. and
yeah,
it's
but
like,
I
yeah,
enjoy watching that more than
That's
all
why
the
we're
other
doing
ones.
favorites and not like best or
Yep.
something.
That's why we're
'Cause
not guessing each
obviously
other's.
that's not the best.
I think Zodiac was second.
Yeah, but
for
that's
me.
all fake. Didn't you hear it was a big lie? It was a conspiracy.
Really? That's your theory,
The
man.
book was wrong. Yeah, that's just like that's from the movie, The Big Gatsby. What's it called?
The
Big
Great
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Okay.
I like the Great
The
Gatsby.
Great Lebowski.
That came out probably 2010s though.
Yeah.
It's probably not Chris number one. It's for sure not Stewart's. He
Big
couldn't remember the
Lebowski
name.
was 2010.
No, Great Gatsby.
Great Gatsby.
Oh, okay.
Big Lebowski's good. I think I've talked about this before. Wes Anderson movies. I went from like Rushmore. I loved, and I still like it. And Wes Anderson's gone from one of my favorite directors to one of my least favorite directors. And I think for most people, they think his movies have gotten better.
I
think it's. I don't think I don't know. It's one of those where I probably shouldn't have started this conversation because I had nowhere to go with it.
I've learned quickly with him, like pick and choose which movies of his you see, because I've really liked probably everything I've seen of his,
Okay.
but I've seen like a quarter of his movies.
I don't like the acting.
Yeah,
The way
well,
people act
I
in
get
his
that, and
movies.
that's if you watched like a lot of his movies, you get sick of it and
that's
stuff
probably
like that.
it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to bring that up.
Are we on our last one? Do we have
We're on
time
our
for our last one?
We have time for this and for our trivia after.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'll do mine first because I've been doing it last and first. Obvious Child. Obviously.
I still haven't seen it.
Wait,
know-
did
I
you
won't
say
talk about-
Obvious Child?
Yeah.
Never even heard of this movie.
He's
Jenny
recommended
Slate.
it to you
It's
a number
a
of times, I
romantic
think.
comedy.
Never
Came
heard
out a
of
few
it.
years ago.
Is it the prequel to anything?
No. But they did a
Oh, that's
short
why.
film, and it was a short film, and then they made it into a tall film.
Oh, so it's like a sequel?
A tall film. We're in a phone call, which is weird.
What's happening?
Oh, no, Chris, you're calling?
Oh,
Darn it. Why did I do that? I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Well, anyway,
Sorry
thanks for
about
calling.
that was rude of me to spoil that. I'm sorry. Now I feel a little bad.
I didn't have a plan, so that's okay.
Wait, so when you called before, behind the scenes, everybody, you were calling from the home phone?
Nope, never called from
Because
home.
it said your name this time. The other time it said Dad's name.
That's interesting.
Yeah, weird. Proximity.
Well, we got to figure this out.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I got a phone call and I don't know who it's from.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Play the voicemail on the over the
Yeah,
air.
voicemail.
Really?
It's true.
All right.
Is this the trivia you're talking about?
Should I have guesses. Remember, I didn't look at.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh, this probably. I didn't go in depth with my guesses for you guys.
I think you can probably get mine, but I'm not confident.
know.
You know, in movies when a college professor has to figure out something and he gets an idea and he goes to the big giant chalkboard and he's writing. It shows a montage of him and he's looking over papers and he's writing stuff on the board. And then he gets to the end and he writes something and puts a period and then circles it and then takes 3 steps back and goes and like puts hand in hand
Yeah.
and goes like, "That's the answer."
Yeah.
That's what I did with mine, and I'm like, this can't be true. No, and then I want to I have to call someone and go like, I figured it out, and it's not what you expected. I've triple checked the calculations. I know, but there's no other explanation for this. Mine is,
It follows.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. That I
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that, not disappointed. I was going like, that's the one that he
how
probably
did
likes
you
the
just
most.
guess that?
Because that's the one you talked about
Yeah,
the most.
It
I
is.
think.
I didn't guess
But
it
like
at all.
Captain
but yeah, that makes
America,
sense.
Winter Soldier
Yeah.
came out in this decade.
Yeah.
And like Avengers came out this decade, but I think It Follows was like, I'm like afraid to watch it again because I don't want to, because I had such a good experience the first time
Yeah.
and because it's scary and I don't want to watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, that especially. Yeah, I think you're probably right in the sense of like, yeah, I trust your math.
Yeah.
And I like that movie. I just have enough like parts of it
Sure.
that make it not 10 out of 10. But I still, yeah, that makes sense. That's good.
What about yours?
Django Unchained.
That's my guess.
That was one of them where I'm like, I already did a Tarantino one and everything, but like, yeah, no, it just was.
I like Glorious Bastards and Hateful Eight more than Django Unchained. And I like
I
Django
get that.
Unchained.
Django Unchained for me is my third probably favorite Tarantino movie.
After Grindhouse and Kill Bill.
Yes.
You like it more than Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Is Reservoir Dogs your least favorite?
No,
Not
Jackie
including
Brown.
Four
Probably.
Rooms.
Jackie Brown. Probably.
Okay.
Things change. I like Reservoir Dogs more now than I used to, but yeah.
Stu, what's your favorite Tarantino flick? Pulp Fiction. You're one of the purists.
No, I think
Glorious Bastards, because you like it when things are done right.
probably one of the Kill Bills.
Kill Bill Volume
Sounds
1
like
or
what
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put them together. Call it The Whole Bloody Affair.
Yeah.
And then you can include it as one movie if you
Yeah.
want.
Well, but he hasn't seen that version.
It's true.
That's true.
That's like he wouldn't just give the Redux #1 billing, even though
Yeah, it's
because
true.
if he hadn't seen it,
It's
and
true.
then he'd be like, "What did I do? What have I done?"
We had
Phil,
no.
what's your first one?
We already did.
I don't remember it.
Obvious Child.
Oh yeah, we did
None
that
of
a
us
long
had
time ago.
documentaries. No documentaries.
I don't like documentaries in general.
No comedies. No drama and no horror. It was all romance and you
Ghost
guessed it,
movies.
off the wall.
Airplane.
Yeah, yeah.
That one's rated PG, I think, and there's some stuff there that should make it PG-13 if you ask me.
There was no PG-13.
Yeah, I know, they should've waited
What was
to play
it?
it
Was
off.
it 16 Candles that like created PG-13 or something like that?
I know that.
Yeah.
Was Jaws PG or R?
Probably are, right?
That's what I thought, but then I
Let's
had
see.
in my mind that's PG.
Let's try this. Hey Siri, what was Jaws rated?
Beep-doop-boop-beep.
I found 9 for you to choose from.
Oh, jeez. The
Jaws
first.
is rated PG.
There we go.
PG.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
Rob Schneider was in that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's do this. We got like 9 minutes.
Oh, okay. We're
Quick.
okay then.
This game is.
I feel like I feel like we've been talking for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
The fastest hour.
Remember,
of
I told you to go
podcasting.
5% faster, so you have to
Yeah.
think about how
Okay.
fast we went. I'm gonna name 3 words, and then we're all gonna see what movie comes to our mind, and we want to all guess the same movie.
Okay.
3 words: pizza, fighting, rooftop.
Are you stupid?
All right,
Well,
Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
All right,
We didn't say it at the same time.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But I
was trying-
trust you
was-
guys.
I was
I
still-
think we should
I
say it at
trust
the
you
same
guys.
time.
All right, jump, aliens win. Jump, aliens win.
Okay.
Space
Space
Jam.
Predator.
Space Jam Predator. What'd you say?
Space Jam.
Okay, nice.
I was not going to get that one.
Bench, time, boat.
Oh, easy.
Forrest Gump. Sorry, Chris.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't anywhere close to that.
Ghost, fog, face.
Easy.
The
Right.
others.
The others. That's what I meant to
Oh,
say.
I
That's what
said
you say?
I said the front.
I said
meant
the
it.
front there.
Yeah.
I didn't say that at all. We haven't recorded. You could check.
Clock, crash,
Back to the Future.
snow. Clock, crash, snow.
Misery.
No, I had some in my mind when I did this. I do not remember what it was.
Clock. Crash and snow.
Do you guys
Yeah.
want to just agree to say Back to the Future and pass it?
No, but snow doesn't.
There's
I know.
no
Doesn't work.
snow
No,
in
but
Back to
I
the
mean,
Future.
just
What
to
did I
get
do?
through it.
Yeah, sure.
Clock, crash, and snow.
I wonder what it was.
Snow Crash,
Snow Crash.
the book.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Wait, clock, crash, and snow?
There's something that was obvious in my head when I did this, and I don't remember it now.
Survive?
That's a book?
No, I don't know. It's a movie, but there's no clock in it.
All right.
If you know what it is, call in.
TV, train, save. TV, train, save. 3, 2, 1.
Back to
Stay
the Future
tuned.
3. I don't. That's the what were the three
Train?
words?
Train.
Yeah,
he
train,
saves her from a train hitting her at the end of.
I don't
of,
remember. I
Stay
don't remember
Tuned.
that still. And that's what I was thinking until you said train.
That was a fun one.
This should be a 2-word game.
Game, monkey, shoes.
You can just say the name of the movie?
Game,
Game Monkey Shoes.
monkey, shoes.
Game Monkey Shoes.
I got this one.
Game
Stuart, 3,
Monkey
2, 1.
Congo.
Jumanji. Jumanji. They play a game. Kid turns into a monkey. His dad.
I
it's like a shoe
understand.
place.
I
Wait,
don't-
shoe? No, come
I
on.
think it's a shoe factory.
Yeah, it was.
Trunk, hair, taxi. Trunk, hair, taxi. Trunk, hair, taxi. 3, 2, 1. Jackass.
Ghost Dad.
Jackass.
Okay. I get where you're going.
Oh.
I get that one was gettable.
Or was that Jackass 2?
I feel like you watched, I feel like you picked a movie, watched a minute and a half of it, and then just picked 3 words
No,
for
I.
that scene.
No, I. Oh goodness!
You should have picked,
You're a guest on my show.
Steve-O,
No, that's easy.
Pranks, MTV.
MTV. What is Clock Crash Snow? That's a weird one. Wonder if we're ever gonna get it. All right, we have like 5 more minutes. Here we go.
Hugo?
Here we go. Is this a quote from an Academy Award Best Picture winner, Resident Evil video game,
So
or
there's a quote from.
I'm gonna say a
You have
quote.
to start
from,
over. I wasn't listening.
Quote from the movie or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
is this a quote from an Academy Award Best Picture winner,
Okay.
a Resident Evil video game, or a Doodlebops song lyric?
Ooh, Stu, we're all on this one. We have to figure this out. We
Stuart's
have to
on his-
cooperate.
All right, you hear those two?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.
Best picture.
Yeah.
Can you guess the movie?
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Gladiator.
Okay. Oh yeah, yes, I've seen that.
We know Bob always knows the way.
I think that's
Doodle
gotta
Bops?
be Doodle Bops.
It's Doodlebops. Here's a lockpick. It might come handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Nice.
The first
So,
one.
so you want to go to a real party?
I'm gonna say Best Picture.
Stu, this is all on you.
Are we competing or cooperating?
I think
I'm-
we're
I think
cooperating through
cooperating.
competition.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I pick, do I have to agree on one?
No, you can disagree.
But if you disagree, we automatically lose.
A real party. Let's go party. I mean, let's go to a party.
I'm done here.
Let's go to a real party. Movie club.
What?
Movie.
Yeah, you guys both agreed. Can you name the movie?
No, but I'm trying to. Is it Boogie Nights?
No, Titanic.
Oh, okay.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it, but strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
Resident
However,
Evil.
we soon discovered why.
Yeah, I thought you were doing game titles. So these are, no,
It
I'm
seems
gonna
like
say
it should
Resident
be.
Evil.
Yeah, it seems like it should be Resident Evil.
Doodle Bops.
Oh,
No, that's Resident Evil. That's Resident Evil.
I was like, I don't know Doodle Buffs at all.
It's not just a snake. It's a monster.
Yeah, it's a monster. Resident Evil.
Nice.
You're doing these quotes so much better acted than they are in the game.
Ah, hell's bells. They even shot the dog.
Movie, but I can't remember what one. Which one either? I'm thinking it's movie though.
Yeah.
It's No Country for Old Men.
Ah, yes.
I was thinking that, but I don't remember that.
Um,
I remember it now.
all you got to do is stop and count to 10.
That sounds like Doodle Bops.
It sounds like a trick question, also though. But I'm gonna say Doodle Bobs.
It's Doodle Bops. No thanks, Dollface. I've already won handcuffs.
Movie.
It sounds like Resident Evil, though.
It does kind of.
I'm going with Resident Evil.
It's Resident Evil.
What do you want to know? Which one?
No,
Okay.
I should have written it down, but I was typing, so
Okay.
I didn't have a pen. Very good, Mr. Gordon. May I use your phone, please?
I have no idea.
No, I'm gonna guess Resident Evil.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I think that was a cheap move.
Yeah, to you it's Thanksgiving. To me it's Thursday.
Movie.
Movie?
Can you guess the movie?
No.
Yeah, Thanksgiving Day.
It's not Doodle Bops.
The Doodle Bops movie.
No, it's Rocky.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Remember that Thanksgiving scene?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he says, guy's like, Happy Thanksgiving. He's like, it's just Thursday, guys.
Yeah. No, he was pretty normal in that one.
Okay.
Yeah, those, I wasn't that happy with my choices.
Are you talking
that
about
was good.
Stakar from Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't get it. With that, we've got 2 minutes. I have to do important business.
Can you play another sound effect real quick?
Yeah, of course. We have time for that. Guys, I don't know about you, but what's going on, Petaluma? I don't know because we're pre-recording this. It's nice out now. It's
Yeah.
kind of sunny. It might be colder than it looks. Probably. Thank you guys for guesting on the show. One of these days I will thank myself, but I haven't quite reached the level of deservedness yet.
I'll think about doing it on Twitter later.
Thank you. Yeah, speaking of Twitter, good transition.
Segue.
If you want to share your 2 cents with us, go to @PhilAndAriel on Twitter or PhilAndAriel on Instagram, or you can email us philandariel@gmail.com. You've been listening to KPCA Petaluma, California. KPCA LP Petaluma, California, 103.3 FM, or online at kpca.fm. You can email the station at kpca@pca.tv if you have any questions or comments. And coming up in March 4th to be exact, we've got the Envelope Please, our annual fundraiser for KPCA. And it's Oscar night at the Mystic Theater, $40. It's going to be a red carpet, champagne. We're going to watch the Academy Awards and have raffles and prizes from a bunch of local businesses.
Phil,
And
can I interrupt? I have a question.
yes.
Who's hosting it?
Well, Tom Gaffey from the Phoenix, he's been hosting it for years, so he's hosting it, but I'm co-hosting it with him.
Do you
So
think it's
I'm
going to be
gonna
better or
co-hosting.
worse than usual because of that?
I hope that it's.
I think you guys are going to high five.
I think so. We haven't rehearsed that yet, though, so I don't know. But I'm excited, a little nervous,
Yeah.
but mostly excited. So yeah, if you want tickets, you can go to kpca.fm, or you can stop by the station and pick them up. They are $40, and it's 21 and over. And some air in my stomach. That's my chest. Yeah, thanks everyone for listening, and take care. And I will see you all next week here on the show.